In this brief video, I'm going to show you why ICP might be the best kept secret in crypto right now, and why more and more savvy investors are waking up to its insane potential. So let's start with the basics. What is the Internet Computer Protocol? ICP is a blockchain protocol developed by the DFINITY Foundation. But calling it just a blockchain is like calling the iPhone just a phone. It's way more than that. ICP is designed to decentralize the entire internet, not just finance or apps. Think of it as a world computer that runs everything from social media to enterprise software without relying on centralized servers like AWS or Google Cloud. Unlike Ethereum or Solana, ICP isn't just for smart contracts. It allows you to build entire websites, apps, and back-end logic directly on-chain. And why? Because it means true decentralization, end-to-end. You don't need to trust a cloud provider or worry about back-end hacks. Everything runs on the blockchain itself. Now let's talk about what really makes ICP different. First, speed and scalability. ICP can process thousands of transactions per second with 2-second finality. Compare that to Ethereum's 10+ minutes under congestion or Bitcoin's 30-60 minutes. ICP is fast. Second, storage on-chain is cheap. You can store media, files, code, all directly on the blockchain. No other chain does this efficiently. Third, it uses something called chain key technology, which allows smart contracts called canisters to update themselves autonomously, talk to web browsers directly, and even call APIs off-chain. That's mind-blowing. Finally, it's governed by the Network Nervous System, NNS, an autonomous DAO that allows users to vote on proposals to upgrade and govern the network with zero forks. ICP doesn't need bridges, layer 2S, or oracles. It's one unified system, built from scratch to replace the legacy internet. Let's look at some real-world examples of what's being built on ICP today. OpenChat, a fully on-chain messaging app that rivals WhatsApp or Telegram. It runs entirely on ICP with no centralized servers. DS Social and Catalyze, decentralized social networks and creative platforms where your content is owned by you, not by algorithms or corporations. IC Drive, think Google Drive, but fully decentralized and censorship resistant. DSCVR, a Web3 version of Reddit with real community governance. And even full-scale games and metaverse projects are running directly on-chain, not just NFTs, but the entire game logic and asset. This is what makes ICP stand out. It's not just about DeFi or tokens. It's about rebuilding the whole internet. Social media, cloud storage, messaging, AI, and even operating systems. On-chain.
The Internet Computer is an extension of the Internet. Today, the Internet is created by a protocol called IP that combines thousands of private networks into a single virtual public network that we all know and love. There are lots of entrepreneurs and investors that want to build interesting new services. The problem is, oftentimes those interesting new internet services would depend upon content and functionality and user data that exists inside of proprietary services owned and controlled by big tech. The Internet Computer is a complete alternative IT stack, and we want it to become the main way that people build and host software systems and internet services in the future. It's formed by a secure protocol run by independent data centers that lend computing capacity to create this giant public virtual computer. This is important because even a hacker can't make 2 + 2 = 5. And that contrasts very strongly to a traditional technology infrastructure, which is composed of databases and middleware servers and web servers. The Internet Computer brings 4 huge advantages. Firstly, you're building on the internet rather than some proprietary platform where you will quickly become a captive customer of numerous vendors. Secondly, it's created by a secure protocol. That means that the Internet Computer itself is tamper-proof, and also that you too can build secure tamper-proof systems on top. When you break costs down, you find that the vast majority of IT costs are in operations. 90% of their time is spent dealing with complexity. Thirdly, the Internet Computer reimagines software itself and greatly simplifies the process of building systems, maintaining systems, enabling organizations to be more nimble, spend their time focusing on creating great user experiences and being faster to market, and so on. Fourthly, the Internet Computer addresses the problems of monopolization. It introduces a new kind of software called autonomous software that makes it possible to build open internet service that can guarantee access to functionality via APIs to other services in perpetuity. And this addresses perhaps the biggest problem in the world of tech startups today, which is called platform risk. The Internet Computer provides a seamless universe for software, and within the Internet Computer there's no notion of distribution. We have something called a software canister model. It's a bundling of software and its associated state. As a developer, you will create one or more canisters and upload them into this seamless universe. And given sufficient permissions, they can call into the functions of any other canister on the Internet Computer with a new language called Motoko that was developed here at Dfinity that provides developers a way of leveraging the Internet Computer in the easiest way possible.